What's going on, people? My name is Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show, and I'm here with my pal,
Sully Sports,
and you are watching the Naya Football Show.
We love the Tico Fantasy Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Not a Football Show. Hi.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Big as the what?
Big as the what?
Big as the what?
Big as the Super Bowl.
All right.
Yeah.
We had the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl happened.
Super Bowl happened. It's done. It's over. And it was 40-22. A big old mollywop.
Should have been 40-6.
Should have been 40-0.
No, it should have been 40-6.
Ass whooping to end all ass whoopings. I didn't have fun watching it.
No, it was terrible. Oh my God. So this is the first time my girlfriend has ever watched the Super Bowl. She's never watched the full game in her entire life. And we're sitting there and I'm like, you're gonna be so excited. This is great. We're having a few drinks, where I was like hyping it up. I'm like, it's the Super Bowl, it's awesome. And then this fucking bullshit comes on and this shit's ass. I went back and watched the Super Bowl just so I could watch all the commercials.
Yeah, my girlfriend was watching it with me too, and all she did was make fun of me because she wanted the Eagles to win because Jalen Hurts has an all-female team.
He does, yeah.
And she was like, Jalen Hurts is for the betterment of the women community.
He's also just a very good-looking man.
Yeah, I'm really taking an L there. Her favorite player is Jalen Hurts.
You gotta check that one.
Yeah, I mean, did you see him at Disney? I'm sorry, he looks so good in that Russian hat thing that he wears.
I didn't see him in the Russian hat.
Do you know what I'm talking about though? The hat that's like goes like dude, he looks good in that.
I saw him on top of the parade thing, waving at everybody like this, and I saw him on the roller coasters.
Dude, he went from like a cornball that only spoke in like quotes that everyone made
still
fun
only
of.
speaks in quotes.
I know, but like now it's cool because he won a Super Bowl.
Now he gets like mad aura points for every time he says something.
Where does he rank on the aura scale now?
Dude,
just after one Super Bowl and a Super Bowl that he played good in, even though he
won the MVP. He's a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. If he would have beat the Chiefs last time they were in the Super Bowl, he would have won Super Bowl MVP there too. He had a really good game there. He had 3 rushing touchdowns.
It's crazy. It's hard to believe that Jalen Hurts. He did make that one. You saw that one interception he threw?
Yeah, it was a bad pass.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was bad. That looked like Jalen Hurts. That pass looked like Jalen Hurts.
Oh, you want to hear a crazy thing?
Yeah, I like hear crazy things.
Carson Wentz has been in attendance both times. His backup QBs have won a Super Bowl.
Yep. I mean, one of them worked out pretty well for him, though. He got himself a
ring.
And, I really wanted Carson Wentz to beat the Eagles, though.
I can't. It'll never happen, but it would be really great to see.
It would have been nice. Kind of a disappointing day for Saquon. He had 25 carries, and I think he got to like 60 yards.
I think he got to 64.
Yeah, but I mean that's a disappointing day. But that was the Chiefs' game plan. It was to make. What's that?
But my dad was saying that same shit. He's like, Saquon's playing like shit. I don't know what the hell's happening to him.
Nah.
Going out there and carrying the ball 25 times is helping the team.
Yeah.
It's running the clock. It's being able to still run the ball. People don't realize that. People see that he only ran for 64 yards and say, okay, shit, Saquon had a terrible fucking game. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Saquon.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
It's also just the history that he's had this season. It showed you the gravity. Because, I mean, the receivers were wide but booty naked open because the Chiefs were so dead set on stopping Saquon Barkley because that's how they beat teams this year, was with Saquon Barkley. Their game plan was make Jalen Hurts throw, and Jalen Hurts made him pay.
And that would have been a good game plan if Patrick Mahomes showed up to this game.
Yeah, but, I mean, Patrick Mahomes played like shit, no question, but, dude, that pressure was coming hard and fast. So that shit was coming.
It was coming hard and fast, but, I hate the fucking argument that Patrick Mahomes needs a better offensive line.
No, the Eagles just need to get worse.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
Like one of the biggest issues with the O-line was moving Joe Tooney to, I don't know if they moved him to tackle or guard.
They moved him to guard. They moved him to tackle. He was a guard.
Tackle, yeah. That was a huge issue. That finally showed up in a huge way. And what else? I don't know.
They don't have a left tackle though. I don't know who their left tackle is, but it is not an NFL player.
Oh my god, I can't remember his name.
I will give people that their left tackle does not exist.
And what's his face was Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat was beating the shit out of that boy.
Josh Sweat had 2.5 sacks, 6 pressures.
He should have been the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, you can make an argument. Yeah. I mean, the team had let's see, what do I have here? There was a total of 11 QB hits, 6 sacks, 2.5 for Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat had 6 pressures, 2 sacks for Milton Williams, one for Jordan Davis, and half a sack for Jalix Hunt.
I love how Jalen Carter, I thought he would 100% get a sack. It was something I put a lot of money on.
He was close. He was close on the strip sack fumble.
They were double teaming him.
Yeah, he smacked Mahomes in the face. A few times Nolan Smith got around the edge, too.
It was a penalty, I believe, was it not?
I don't know. I don't care. The game was over at that point.
Yeah.
I don't even really
But
care.
you know what? A lot of people are saying that Patrick Mahomes may have suffered a concussion in this game.
But I was trying to think, like, when? When could that have happened?
So, okay, if you go to exactly first quarter, 4 minutes and 24 seconds, Patrick Mahomes rolls out around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I know what this is.
Rolls out around, throws the ball to Hollywood Brown, and I'm trying to think of their names. Not Eli Ricks, fucking...
Keely Ringo?
Not Keely Ringo, another corner that...
Quillian Mitchell? Cooper DeJean? Avonte Maddox?
No, it's another young guy, but there's two of them, and they both converge on the ball at the same exact time. And while that happens, Patrick Mahomes is getting sacked, or not sacked because he threw the ball, but he's getting hit, and his head, boing, right on the floor. And everybody is saying, or not everybody, but a lot of people are speculating that he suffered a concussion on that play.
I mean, it's a good narrative to a push.
It would make sense, it happened in the halfway through the first quarter.
I mean, he came out and at the end of the game he threw a 65-yard, like one of the best passes he's ever thrown in his life. So I mean, how bad of a concussion could it have been?
Maybe he was unconcussed by then. Maybe he.
Oh yes, he got hit again and it came undone.
Maybe he healed. Maybe he got some. Maybe he got a Medis or something.
Yeah, I mean, he threw for 3 touchdowns, stat padded at the end. He threw his 3rd touchdown after Nick Sirianni got his Gatorade shower. So, I mean...
Dude, Xavier Worthy had 157 receiving yards.
Xavier Worthy's good. Xavier Worthy's a problem next year.
Xavier Worthy had the most yards ever for a rookie wide receiver in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and it came on, 2 passes?
Yeah, basically. And he got 2 touchdowns.
He caught the 65-yarder, and then he caught the one earlier in the game, too. It's
pretty crazy.
Both good throws. I mean, that's why I don't
if
believe
there was
the
one extra quarter, that it might have been a close game.
Oh, really? If Cooper DeJean didn't get a pick six, maybe.
If Cooper DeJean didn't get a pick six, you move it down to 33? I don't know.
That was crazy though. Cooper DeJean pick six, his first touchdown on his birthday in the Super Bowl.
It's pretty sick.
After Cooper DeJean got a pick six after they took the end racism signs out of the end zone.
That's crazy.
So
choose love.
Yeah. But I mean, what else is there to talk about besides just a straight up ass whooping?
I would say it was the worst Super Bowl since Rams Patriots.
The Eagles had more points in the first half than the Chiefs had yards. They had 24 points in the first half. Chiefs had 23 yards.
It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's just it's just weird. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, let's talk about Travis Kelce.
Oh.
Have you seen any of the Travis Kelce film?
No. Well, what film?
Travis
I saw him drop a few balls.
Travis Kelce needs to reconsider whether or not he's going to play next season because the effort he was putting out there into this game was awful.
Maybe he was concussed. Maybe everyone on the Chiefs offense was concussed. Maybe that's
Taylor Swift. You ever see that Taylor Swift meme where it's like
oh yeah,
Taylor Swift was getting him right and he kind of got him wrong.
God, getting him right and got him wrong. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't really care about the outcome of the Super Bowl. I didn't really want either team to win. No. So, I mean, the Chiefs got their ass whooped. That's cool.
But the main reason the Chiefs lost this game is because they didn't show Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, they just didn't show Taylor Swift enough in this game. They didn't show her as much as they should have. They didn't say her name enough times. I took the +5 and they missed. They missed. They barely said her name. I don't even know if they probably said it like once or twice.
If Kelce had a few more catches, they would have showed her more.
Yeah, but Kelce fucking sucked ball sacks. He sucked. He ran into... I'm trying to remember if it was Kareem Hunt or Isaiah Pacheco. I don't quite remember. But he ran into them on one play. He couldn't block anybody. He was getting out
I saw him completely whiff on somebody.
Dude, and he was getting up. So he's lining up on the line to block for a run or whatever. And the ball will be snapped, and he takes a whole extra second to get up. He's, how old is he now? 36, 35?
Around there.
Something like that. And,
he's Kellen Moore age.
It's time to, yeah, he's Kellen Moore age. It's time to consider retirement.
Yeah, and I think if they would have won, he would have retired. But I think he's gonna come back. So, I mean, apparently he'll
go back for one more year.
Apparently, he gave a very emotional speech before.
It made it sound like he was gonna retire, but it's not like Travis Kelce. Like, it's not easy to go into next season being as old as he is and being able to go out there and play. Like it takes a lot of
No, I mean it's not that hard to go out there and play, but to play at
a high level that he's played at in
decent
the
enough
past,
level, to play at a Noah Gray level.
Yeah, shit, that's not really even saying much. Damn. It's hard. It's difficult, and at his age, I mean, it's not like Travis Kelce to retire after that type of season and not make it known to everybody that he was going to retire. Yeah, but. I don't know. It's not crazy to say he is going to retire either.
How did you feel about the Fortnite font on the scoreboard?
Dude.
The score bug.
Dude. I don't know what happened, but somebody like I guess there was a due date or something for the scoreboard, and they waited until the last 15 minutes to turn it in. And they just threw a few things together real quick and said, here you go.
Or maybe they thought they were being like cool and trendy by doing like minimalist or something.
It's terrible. It was the worst scoreboard of all time. There's scoreboards from the fucking 80s that are better than that.
It wasn't even a board.
They would have been.
It was no scoreboard.
Dude, why don't you just reuse the one from last time?
Dude, if they use the same one every year, I really
wouldn't give a shit. I would not care.
Stop making it worse.
If you use the same one from the regular season, I would not have cared. That was a huge fuck up by Fox.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Yeah.
Halftime. Halftime was all right.
Halftime was very good. A lot of symbolism.
Yeah.
That was deep.
A lot of people didn't like the halftime show.
Boomers.
And I think that, I mean, it's not a terrible.
D-Hop just confirmed that he is not retiring.
Okay. How many catches did he have? I saw him. Didn't he drop a ball?
He did. He dropped a very important ball that could have turned that game around.
Yeah. I think the criticism is valid because I feel like Kendrick Lamar isn't a great halftime show selection because I feel like a lyrical rapper really isn't going to resonate.
Kendrick Lamar's not a performer.
No, I wouldn't say that. I just feel like some of his music's it's more about messages than like
100%. But would you say like okay, if you're talking about like Shakira and J-Lo, I consider those women performers.
Yeah, we know why. We know why you consider them performers.
I consider those women performers, while I consider Kendrick, a lyricist,
an
artist, somebody who's actually like no offense to J-Lo and Shakira, but Kendrick is God practically in the rap game.
I would consider Usher more of a performer too, actually.
I 100% agree.
You're not wrong.
Justin Timberlake, that's a performer. Lady Gaga, performer.
Michael Jackson,
performer.
Creed.
Yeah, Creed. Now Creed is a performer.
Yeah, but I liked it. I liked all the songs.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic.
If you like Kendrick, then you would like it.
The dancers were amazing.
Yeah.
SZA
was good.
The flag. SZA's always great. I love SZA, bro. You can't beat SZA. Fucking queen.
I like SZA.
Serena Williams.
Oh. Let me tell you something here. This isn't funny. This isn't funny stuff. This is some serious topics right here. So Serena Williams, she was dancing, right? You know what dance she was doing, right?
The Crip Walk.
Yeah. In 2003, Serena Williams' older sister, Yatunda, was killed by a Crip gang member. And now, what? 20-something years later, she's Crip walking at a halftime show just to get back at her ex. You got a husband and kids, bro.
I didn't even know.
That shit's crazy to me.
Like, okay, people talk about Drake being a big loser from the Super Bowl halftime show.
Dude, he's kind of got him wrapped around his finger.
Might be a
he's
winner.
He's a certified lover boy.
Yeah, might be a winner.
He might be.
I mean, I don't. Drake's done some fucked up shit, but
yeah.
Allegedly,
yeah.
You ever see that video of him like at one of his like old concerts and he brings up like a 16, 17-year-old girl?
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm 17. It's okay.
Oh, dude, people were macking.
Dude.
people were macking on like minors back then, though. I mean,
macking on minors is wild. Put that on a shirt.
Macking on minors, no Minecraft. Though.
Bro, that's you would sell so many of those.
No, you would not sell macking on. Yeah, I tell you what, you got the audience. Why don't you put a macking on minors shirt on TikTok Shop right now?
Macking on minors, that's crazy.
Put that right next to your "We gonna put some money on it" merch.
What sells more? What sells more? We gonna put some money on it or macking on minors?
I got my bets. There's
some fucked up people out there, man.
Yeah. That'd actually be a really good. That maybe like the pedophile hunters can like use that to like see who ordered them and like go
macking on minors.
Yeah, they can see who ordered it.
Vitelli fucking pulls up.
Yeah,
they
can go beat the shit out of them. Go slap on some pedos.
What else did I want to say about the halftime show? Did you like this one better than Rihanna?
Oh, I don't remember Rihanna's that much. I was really drunk.
She was really pregnant.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. She was like in the sky. Well, I like Kendrick more than Rihanna, so I would say
100%. I agree.
I feel like that's a little biased in terms of like an actual show. Maybe Because Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson's such a G, bro. Samuel L. Jackson just as freaking what's his face?
Uncle Sam.
Sam. That was
Yeah, I didn't even process that as first. Like, I was like, why is Samuel L. Jackson here?
Modelos.
Yeah, oh god. Why is he in?
What's
Red, White, and
Sammy
Blue?
doing?
What's going on, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's all we're gonna talk about for the Super Bowl.
No.
No.
Commercials.
What's your favorite commercial?
I can tell you what my least favorite one was. The fucking one with the people with the cowboy hat heads. That shit was. I didn't like that. The Tubi one.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that shit was weird. I didn't know it was for Tubi till like the last.
You know which
few
one was
seconds.
weirder?
Oh, a lot of them. Some of them were bad.
The Mountain Dew Seal commercial.
Oh, baby,
I'm a seal.
What's it called? There was one that was like with tongues or something. There was like a tongue one. Like someone was like, I think it was like Mountain. I don't know who it was or like what the ad was.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know who? My favorite commercial. It's a hot take. Instacart. So Instacart had a commercial. I don't understand how they did this, how they got the rights, but they somehow got the rights to all of these different like characters, like Puppy Monkey Baby.
Oh shit.
Mr. Clean. It was everybody. Every product that they sell in the grocery store, they got the person for it, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of
nice.
sick.
I like the Shane Gillis Post Malone one, but that one was released before the Super Bowl
Yeah,
even
I
came
didn't.
out. So.
I actually kind of didn't love it because it
No?
was released before the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, it was good though.
What else was good? I made a little list. I'm trying to remember. Made a fun list. Oh, first commercial of the night.
Oh, what was it?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. I thought he was out
Dude.
there for a second.
So many people, so many old.
What the hell?
What's happening?
I completely forgot about that. It happened
My
so
dad,
early on.
my dad was geeking. My dad was like, "There's a fucking dog on the field."
I said that too. I was like, what the fuck's out there? What is that?
Oh, they got it. What the fuck? It's
What
driving.
is that?
And he hits the fucking the goalpost with the golf
yeah.
cart and flies off. That was a good commercial.
That was a good one. I honestly can't remember. I don't think there was too many memorable ones.
Overall, not a great year for
Yeah.
commercials. There's been much better years.
I saw on TikTok. I didn't see it live, but there was another Kanye one, right?
Yes, there was.
And he was
There
like, he was at the dentist.
Yeah.
He's like, I spent all the money for this
Yeah.
ad on these teeth.
And he's got like big ass like they're like there's no gaps in between. It looks like he's wearing 2 mouth guards.
Oh my
Whatever
gosh.
happened? Did you see the things about the Elon commercials?
I didn't see anything about you.
No, there was supposed to be. I don't know if there was supposed to be, but I saw it on TikTok and Twitter. There was supposed to be like Elon paid for a couple commercials.
And what, they just didn't air them?
No, they didn't air them.
Good.
Oh, did you see the? There was a really controversial one, the him and hers.
Oh, like the fake Ozempic, basically?
Yeah, basically, and
Yeah.
they were like exposing. They were like, people, what they're putting in your food for you is bad for you. The medicine's not good for you. The doctors are telling you the wrong things, and then they show you fucking Ozempic, like knockoff, like Temu Ozempic.
I forgot which one it was, but there was also like one of those really long NFL ones. But it was like, it was like the girl playing flag
school
football.
one?
She was playing flag football.
The
Yeah,
school one with
Yeah.
Pat McAfee, Justin Jefferson,
Yeah,
Myles Garrett.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good commercial.
It's like a 2-minute long commercial.
Yeah, that's a good commercial.
Yeah.
But
The
you know,
NFL
they get
ones are always
they get it
good.
for free.
Yeah, they're always the
The
best
8
ones.
millies
Like
don't apply to them.
The NFL 100 one from a few years ago.
Yeah,
that one was
Are you
good.
talking about the one with the football at the table?
Fumble!
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's all. That's probably my favorite one. That one, or I know it's not the NFL one, but the OBJ Eli Manning.
Oh, this is true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good
one.
commercial. I love Super Bowl commercials. Honestly, Super Bowl commercials were better than the Super Bowl,
Oh God, okay.
and the Super Bowl commercials were bad.
You sound like one of those.
It was honestly
One of those ghost sports balls.
out of the last 10 Super Bowls, worst Super Bowl.
Worse than Patriots Rams? Was that in the last 10?
Okay, second worst Super Bowl. That
There
was
you
a
go.
really bad Super Bowl.
That was a really 13-3.
That was a terrible Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Brandon
have
Cooks
watched.
fucking died.
I had more fun watching the Broncos Seahawks blowout Super Bowl than that Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I mean there was actually points scored.
Yeah, and you get to see Peyton Manning get fucked.
It's my favorite part.
You got anything else for the Super Bowl?
Not for the Super Bowl.
You want to talk about anything else?
Yeah, I got one more thing for you.
Tell me.
Me and Kevin were having a conversation in the car on the way here. Do you think you would be nicer or meaner without your nuts? If they were taken away unconsensually.
Meaner.
You'd be meaner?
Meaner.
Oh, I don't know. 'Cause I'm getting my...
As a human being, so it's a little bit different when you're talking about like an animal, but as a human being, I'm like self-aware enough to know that I don't have nuts.
Yeah.
And if I don't have nuts,
You don't think they don't know? You think they don't know?
I don't think
What if they're just like? Oh,
you see how like there's like people get their dogs neutered and they'll become like significantly more friendly or more like
That's why I was
docile?
asking. That's why I was asking. Because my cat's getting neutered today, right now, as we speak.
You dropped him off?
Yeah, I did earlier today. Thanks for the
His cat's name is Skibbity.
Yeah, Skibbity. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe he'll be nicer, after he gets his nuts cut off. And producer Kev was like, I feel like that'd make him meaner. And that raised the question, if you got your nuts cut off, would you be nicer or meaner? But I guess it is different if you're a human.
I think your cat's gonna be more docile.
Yeah, but you'd be.
I'd be a mean son of a bitch.
But people get vasectomies.
You
can still use your balls, or not.
A vasectomy is not getting your balls cut off. A vasectomy is very different than getting your balls cut off.
That's what I mean. Because they cut their balls off, but it's not really cutting their balls off.
But they do. They take your testicles
but
and they cut them off.
I'm thinking of it as a way of essentially a vasectomy. Like if you got an unconsensual vasectomy, would you be mad?
And I'm sorry, what?
Unconsensual
vasectomy?
Put that on a shirt with macking on minors.
Sorry, I hit that table really hard. I didn't mean to hit it that hard. Vasectomy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it. I don't know if I'd be meaner, but I'd be like, oh fuck.
I would be meaner. You would be
gotta,
meaner too.
No, I don't got to rubber up anymore.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to have kids. Don't you want to have some kids?
I'll adopt like one of those ones that need it.
Honestly, not crazy to say that.
Yeah.
Not crazy to say that. But if you cut like getting a vasectomy and getting neutered are two very different things.
I know, but I'm thinking of it as the human equivalent. Like obviously, if you got your balls completely cut off, yeah.
If I got my balls cut off, I'd be pissed. I'd be mad. I'd be infuriated with the world. I'd do some crazy shit.
I guess.
I'd do some fucked up shit if I got my balls cut off.
Yeah, and you just got a gun.
But Aaron Rodgers,
far right co.
Don't pull up on Tico.
Oh no. Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers and all the controversy.
Real quick, let's do it in like 2 minutes. Real quick.
Go for it. You take over.
The Jets told Aaron Rodgers that he couldn't appear on the Pat McAfee show if he wanted to stay on the Jets next season.
No bueno. You can't just do that. I mean, I guess actually as a team.
They told him a couple of things. They reportedly, it's all reports. We don't know if it's true.
We don't know anything.
They told him you can't be on the Pat McAfee show. You have to show up to every single meeting, and you can't act like you're the coach.
I feel like 2 out of those 3 things are reasonable.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, actually, now that I kind of think about it, maybe all 3 are reasonable. Because, I mean, if you think about it, every time Aaron Rodgers has been on the Pat McAfee show, has he ever said anything good?
About the Jets?
About the Jets or anybody that he's associated with besides Devontae Adams?
Yeah, he's the only person.
So, I mean, I guess it's reasonable, but still, it's like, obviously, he's going to leave if you
They gave him, and apparently there were more than that. Apparently they gave him like a whole list of parameters that he had to like do, and if he didn't, they didn't want to keep him. And Aaron Rodgers being, Aaron Rodgers, you can't tell Aaron Rodgers what to do.
No, he's going to go on a darkness retreat and learn about the world.
But the bigger question is, do you think he's going to retire, or do you think he's going to, keep going?
I believe I've seen that like all signs are pointing to him keeping going.
Yeah, but okay.
But should he? No. He shouldn't, but he probably will.
I think there's a really high possibility Aaron Rodgers retires.
Yeah, but the problem is I think he retires if there's no interest in him, but I think there's enough desperate teams out there that will be interested in him.
I don't think but like, who's going to be interested in him?
The Raiders.
Is Aaron Rodgers going to go? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers would go play for Las Vegas.
Under Tom Brady?
Yeah, he would go do that.
Devontae maybe goes back.
Is Pete Carroll going to want to coach Aaron Rodgers?
I don't think.
Is
know.
Aaron Rodgers going to want to go play with Chip Kelly?
I mean, enough money.
Is that really the direction the Raiders are going in?
Enough money, he'll do anything.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's a great point. But actually, I actually really like that, Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders, because, you could go out and possibly draft a QB like Shadur, who I think has a very similar play style to Aaron Rodgers and somewhat, and a little mentorship. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good idea, but I just don't know at their pick if Shadur falls, because they're at 6.
Up.
Oh, trade up?
Move up.
You think they'd trade up instead of taking a guy later?
I mean,
McCord,
who's there at
Miller,
6? Monroe?
No, I mean like second round, third round. McCord, Milroe, Jackson Dart. Yeah, or wait. You're probably gonna suck with Rodgers.
You're probably gonna suck regardless.
Wait, take one of Arch. Fucking
the
who
Raiders
else
have a lot
coming
of
out?
options. I don't even
a lot
know.
of
The
guys.
Raiders are so fucked. But Pete Carroll, at least he's there. Chip Kelly's cool.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's a genius.
That's what I was thinking. Like the Raiders are so obsessed with who used to be good.
Yeah.
So like, why not? Go get Aaron Rodgers.
that's right up their alley.
Yeah,
but
it is.
It's a new GM, new coach,
Yeah.
new ownership, kind of new ownership. Like there's a whole bunch of new stuff there. I think the Raiders are going to be a lot different moving forward.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Can't get any worse.
No, they can't. There was one more thing I wanted to say something about. Let me find it real quick.
Has anything else gone on?
I don't think
D-Hop
so.
isn't retiring.
No, D-Hop isn't retiring.
That's
I wasn't talking about Will Levis.
What happened with Will Levis?
The Will Levis Marlon Humphrey thing.
Was that? I thought you said it was. You said Will Lutz.
Oh, it was Will Lutz. I'm sorry. Fuck me.
I mean, Will Levis does have history with coffee and mayo.
Does have
shit.
yeah, this is true. This
yeah.
would apply.
Yeah.
But Marlon Humphrey tweeted, "No offense, but as a grown man, why are you drinking coffee?"
And then
Willie Lutz tweeted back at him and said, "No offense, but as a grown man, why are you giving up 500 yards in 2 games to Jamar Chase?"
have we confirmed this is the real Will Lutz?
It has a little question mark now, or not a check mark.
I think you could pay for those. I would double check this is the real Will Lutz.
I'll tell you right now. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe it's not.
This wouldn't be the first time you got duped by a fake NFL player's account.
No, that's Will Lutz.
It is? Nice. What team's he on now? Is he still on the Broncos?
I don't think this is Will Lutz. Increasingly obsessed with the Bengals orange helmet, white jersey, orange
Does
pants.
not sound like Will Lutz. Sounds like a Bengals fan.
Will Lutz reposted USGM Bill Skirin says players asked for Guy Gudery to be their team. What the fuck am I reading?
It's not Will Lutz.
This
You
is
just got
not
duped.
Will Lutz. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, Will Lutz.
I mean, the question still stands.
what?
Why do you give up 500 yards over 2 games? Jamar Chase.
Dude, it don't matter if it's Will Lutz or not. He definitely got his shit clapped.
Absolutely. Marlon Humphrey's so cooked. So
Yeah, but dude, Marlon Humphrey was a first-team All-Pro.
This year?
Yeah.
Who made that decision?
I don't know, dude. Marlon Humphrey should not be a first-team All-Pro. I actually don't understand how that's possible, but it's true.
I didn't see him make a good play all season.
No, Marlon Humphrey's just not. I've never seen him be that good, but he's always gotten so much hype.
Yeah, Nate Wiggins is better.
100%. Ooh. I would take Nate Wiggins over Marlon Humphrey any day of the week.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I think that's all we got.
I don't got nothing else.
I don't got anything either.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Not a Football Show. My name is Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show, and this is my pal.
Sully Sports,
And
and
you
you are watching the Not a Football Show.
Not scoring touchdown.